This video will give you a review of the basics of programming that we've covered during weeks 1 through 4. Our first step was setting up our development environment. That environment includes Bash, our terminal for running commands, including running Python scripts and creating virtual environments. It also includes the virtual environment, which is the managed collection of dependencies associated with our project. The development environment also includes Visual Studio Code, our text editor or IDE. It also includes Git, which is the tool we use to track versions. Finally, it includes GitHub, a remote server for sharing our repositories with the world. As we moved into Python, we learned first about the various operators, especially the operators to perform maths and to evaluate equality. These include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, powers, and modulo. The equality operators include equal to, greater than, less than, greater than and equal to, less than and equal to, and not equal to. Finally, we learned the assignment operator, which we use to assign a particular value or piece of data to a variable. We learned about variables, or names that point to storage on our computer that can hold various values. The values that can be held are pieces of data. The data can be primitive, integers or whole numbers, floats or decimal numbers, booleans or true or false values, and characters or strings, which are alphanumeric values. Next, we covered the anatomy of a Python program and how to use the Python command line interface. A Python program is a file or set of files that are written in the Python programming language that are read and executed by the Python interpreter. The Python command line interface gives us direct access to the Python interpreter so we can write code and have it executed in real time. Finally, we covered flow control. Flow control allows our programs to branch, fork, and loop. If allows us to write separate sets of instructions depending on the evaluation of some condition. For and while loops allow us to write instructions that are repeated a determinate or indeterminate number of times. Flow control depends on conditions and allows us to tell the Python interpreter what code to execute depending on different potential conditions. We are now turning to abstract data types, which include lists, tuples, sets, and dictionaries. Lists are ordered collections. Tuples are also ordered collections, but they are immutable. Sets are unordered collections of unique values. Dictionaries are unordered collections of key value pairs. With all these concepts in hand, we are ready to start learning functions next week.